Hey guys, it is Dawit Beck, and I would like to share with you guys something called marginal adjustments. And marginal adjustments is basically where you make incremental changes throughout your day and a couple days, then a week, then a month, then a year, and so on and so forth. So this is actually recommended by a man I saw on YouTube, and the video is called "How to Achieve Your Most Ambitious Goals" by a man named Stefan Dunier. I'll put the link below. And yeah, this is an amazing, fascinating man. Actually, he is an artist. He is a professor. He is a Guinness World Record holder. Um, he's also an investor. He does many different things, and he claims that he's able to do all those different things because of marginal adjustments, doing something little every single day for a long period of time. So, he is able to learn different skills every year, such as, like, let's say unicycling or drumming. He's able to, one of his biggest, features, one of his biggest goals that he was able to achieve is his goals relating to his knitting. He gets he His wife actually challenged him to start knitting, and ever since then he started knitting wherever he went, whether it was like after a meeting or whether he was, just in his living room, wherever he went, in his couch, wherever he was, just knit. And the first thing he was able to do in basically 82 days, I think, was he got a tree, and with all his knitting, he covered that tree with you can see it as artwork. And yeah, then he got a bit more ambitious, and he started to put his knitting, I think that's the word, knitting on a boulder, right? A big boulder, and he covered it up with like a decoration of knitting. And yeah, that was his next goal. Then eventually he started getting fans who really appreciated what he was doing. So they would send him, the fans would send him packages and packages of different types of knitting so that he can cover a total of 18 boulders. And eventually he covered like some land full of knitting artwork. It is amazing. So he talks about marginal adjustments, even like when we're reading a book or trying to read a lot of books. He says, read that one word, then read the sentence. Read 1 minute. If you can't do more than 1 minute, just stay at 1 minute and continue to read. And marginally, you increase the amount you read, or also you just keep a minimum amount of time or sentences or pages you read. I remember when I was really depressed, and my brother was talking about this, and he said, okay, try to read at least 1 page a day. And literally, I read like a page and a half because my cognition was horrible. Yeah, so I'd like to give an example of my father, who has been not ambitious, but he did this for his own health. I guess it can be quite ambitious to some people because he's able to do something every single day requiring 2 hours per day. Imagine that he didn't skip a single day, and that thing was walking for 10 kilometers every single day around like the central area of Singapore. All right, so guys, that is really impressive. And just a few days ago, we had like this, not a party, but the celebration that we did. My father is in Singapore and my family's in Korea uh, right now because of quarantine issues. But yeah, like, we were able to celebrate, and we had a good time, and he is so proud of himself, and so happy about it. It's really good to see. So that can also be seen as marginal adjustments, because through doing all that walking, he felt like he he was a decade younger. He felt a lot more energy. His endurance was better. His stamina was better, and he lost 6 kilograms of weight, which is really good actually. So yeah, so there's a time where I tried to do the same thing as him. I walked this time 5 kilometers, but the benefit I got from that is more than the physical part. I listened to the Bible when I went to the 2.5 kilometer mark, and when I came back, I listened to gospel music while praying. So, in terms of my spiritual life, it was amazing. I felt much more intimate with God, and I still do it every single day, and except maybe just a few, but I barely miss a few days. But in terms of my spiritual life, is good for me. Anyways, just let's see another example, if you guys may, would be working out. So many people, they work out and they stop like during the middle, and they become very ambitious in the beginning, but they stop later on. And this is where I want to point out that where marginal adjustments is key. It's crucial in these types of situations. It doesn't have to mean you have to do a little bit every single day, but there should be a minimum that I have to do at least this much, right, in order to maintain that and go the distance with that. So in terms of me, like I said, let's work out 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'll do full body workouts each day and rest 2 days. So I did that, and in the beginning I was just like, oh, why can't I lift as much as before? And I struggle a lot with it. But I just told myself, marginal adjustments. Let's do light workouts. Did 10 push-ups, walked around the gym, 10 push-ups. I usually bench a lot, but I took off all the weights and I just did as many times I can. And yeah, it's kind of like a playground to me actually. Like I enjoyed it. But as time went on, there's times where a lot more disciplined, and I was able to do sets and stay on one machine or dumbbell for a period of time doing my sets. And yeah, I was disciplined, getting stronger, and it's good for my body, good for my energy, also good for my stamina. So that was what I did. There would be times where I'm just like, okay, I can't. I really don't feel like working out, but I'm just gonna spend times in the gym barely doing nothing. But I'm still in the gym, so I'm not skipping, and I'm trying my best to, maintain this marginal adjustment in my life. So those are just some of the stories, some of the I told you about the background of Stefan Dunier. I told you about my father. I told you about myself, and I really recommend you guys to watch the video, start on your marginal adjustments, have your goals, and don't give up and keep moving forward, as I always say. All right, that's the video for today, and relax, chillax. Thank you, and take care.